What's up, everybody? Welcome. Okay, AD subscribing on the YouTube. Thank you. Heather, where's my chat at? There we go. All right, what's up, everybody? Getting things started. What's up? Fear was in here yesterday. He doesn't stop by every time, but he drops in and out every once in a while. So what's good, everybody? How's your weekend going? Ready for the long weekend? Gonna see how this kinetic bleed build for cash is running here. Feeling really good about it. This is kind of my testing ground right now because I've been farming here for the phosphine affinity sniper rifle deal, and I finally just got it like yesterday, I think. But because I'm so used to this boss now, it's kind of a good testing ground just to kind of see how builds are working out. Shot at him. Wow. Okay, this is kind of nuts. Now let's see what happens. Oh my god, I did not just one-shot the dude. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I one-shotted the boss. Are you kidding me? Okay, I might have made this build too powerful. I might be too powerful. I might be too powerful. Hang on. Yeah, and I've only got 100 plus 107% gun damage. How did that happen? What? Yeah, this is UVH6, Jamari. Gavin, is that not nuts? I've been working on this build for a couple days now, and I have never seen anywhere near that damage. So now here's the very first thing we need to do, though, to validate it. I need to run it at least 2 or 3 more times just to see if this is consistent or if that was just somehow luck. Like, I've never one-shotted that boss. This is UVH6. It's not true mode. I'll turn on true mode. If this stays consistent and I'm able to basically 1 or 2 shot this boss after 2 or 3 rounds, I'm gonna turn on true mode and kind of see how it holds up. That was crazy, though. Like, I feel like something... I feel like that had to be a glitch. There's no way that I should have one-shotted that boss. There's no way. Hold still. I mean, I'm 2-shotting these badasses, so this is kind of crazy, y'all. I think I may have created a monster. I may have created a monster. An absolute... Oh, okay, now I'm glitched. I'm upside down. What the hell? I'm in the ground. I'm in the ground. Let's see. Can I get out? What? Can I get out? If I can get out of here, that would be crazy. Oh, I got out! There's no way I actually just got out of that. And it actually ended it, though. It thought I left the arena. What a glitch. Gearbox, come on. Come on. You gotta fix this nonsense. Like, what is that? What is that? Alright, now I gotta run it again. Stupid ripper drill thing pulled me into the ground. Where you at?
What will it be?
Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can keep this going now. Come on out. Come on out. Dead. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Moment of truth. Okay, it's not a one-shot. Alright, now that's more what I was expecting. That was actually a little bit slower than I was expecting. I don't know what happened that last round, you know. That was... I mean, I legitimately one-shotted the dude. That just seems crazy. What likely happened is I just had a better loadout of totems. It had to be something with the totems. So like right now I've got mortar, there's a badass angry, protector, and protector, arcane. So I only got 1 badass angry. So maybe I had a couple extras that were buffing gun damage just like tremendously. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Fear, what's going on, man? What's up, Steven? Fear. Oh, you were just asking about Fear, Bell. He's in the chat. I don't know if he's still there, but he was there. Anyone else stream out of sync just by a second or so? Oh, wait, it's, Dale, is it like you see me talking, but the audio is delayed? Fear said, hi, bestie. Yes, this is Borderlands 4. I am doing well, Steven. I am just happy we have a long weekend. You know? I got up this morning forgetting about the holiday and kind of thinking, you know, I gotta go back to work tomorrow, but then my wife reminded me that, you know, there's a holiday tomorrow, and I was like, oh yes, 3-day weekend, that's what's up. Huh? Yeah, you have summer break. I don't. Get off me with your, get off me, get off me! Oh my god. I hate those singularities more than anything in this game. More than anything. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright, let's see what we get this time. Yeah, dude, okay, that's some big damage. Like that, those bleed ticks start racking up really fast, but it's still not a one-shot like I got that one time. I really don't know what happened with that one, but like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be that strong. 4-day for you, nice. Very cool. Love a long weekend. Especially when you forget about it. Oh, this is this is Borderlands 4. Is it fixed now or still unplayable? I love it. What was unplayable about it? I've been playing this game since it came out. I love it. I'm on PC, so I don't know if you had if you're on console and maybe you had issues with console or something, but I've been loving this game. Dude, these mortar totems are so nasty. They end up wrecking a lot of these dudes before I even get a chance to. Look at that. Like they've already got them all dead. Oh, world drop. Okay. All right, boss time. Get out of the way. Oh, there's some damage. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh man, splat. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Those mortars are nasty. Let's see, I got one there, I got one there, I got one there. He's a badass angry. What's he got me up to? 236% gun damage. Foxy, someone made the Chapter 6 map in Fortnite Creative with Hollow Twister. Oh, did they? That was the best era, man. That Chapter 6 with the Hollow. The Chapter 6 Season 1 will, I think, forever go down as the best season for me. The, having the Hollow, having, what was that? What was that sword? What was that sword? The sword that, it was like a katana, like a ninja blade looking thing. I forget what it was called. I'm totally blanking on the dang name of the sword, but that thing was fun, man. Like you could run real fast with it, you could jump real high, and it had those cool abilities where like you slash and it would send people flying. Yeah, this is Borderlands 4. Oh, let's see, you said when it first came out it had optimization issues. Oh, yeah, so I never really experienced much of the optimization issues. Like I said, I'm playing on PC. I never really had much of an issue, but I mean, it's definitely gotten better. There's still bugs, like I just experienced one earlier, but as far as like, you know, FPS and smoothness of gameplay and stuff, I don't have a problem. Zay, thank you for following. All right, I'm gonna run it one more time and see if I'm lucky enough to get that crazy damage like I got last time, or the couple ones ago. I seriously still don't understand how I got that. Right. Stop moving. Stand still and let me shoot you. Badass to dead ass in 2 shots. Love it. Come here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if what kind of damage we get this time. That was big damage this time too. I'm just gonna stand here and waste all these dudes until they throw a grenade at my feet. Come here. Get over here. Alright, I'm moving around too much. I played it and it's a 1 of 1 remake. Oh, really? Twitch, what's going on, Matt? Pasha, this is Borderlands 4. What shotgun do you have? I am using the Hot Slugger. You can get it from Chad. Callous, Harbinger of Annihilating Death. We call it Chad for sure. Inventory. So it's this one here. Hot Slugger. And the nice thing about this gun is it is a 1 of 1 roll. So as soon as you get one that drops, you don't have to farm for it anymore. It does not have any variation in specs. So as soon as you see one of this drop, grab it. It is the max roll you're going to get. It is a 1 of 1 gun. You will not get one with a larger clip size than 1, a faster like firing rate than 1 per second. The reload speed is always 0.9. Accuracy is always 82%. The damage is always 22,234. DPS is always the same. So it's an easy farm. You know, 2 or 3 runs of Chad and you'll get one drop and then you're done. Yeah, Santiago, no worries. Santiago, thank you for following. That a shiny? Yes. This is the shiny. So there you go. You can see that's what the phosphine Hot Slugger looks like. So this is the shiny skin on the Hot Slugger, to be specific. So that's all the shiny or phosphine does, is just give you this fancy skin, which I love. As soon as I get it, I put it on all the weapons just because it looks so cool. Like I've got the Hellwalker. Just looks wicked cool. The Shala. Little pistol. This thing is nasty. But yeah. It is the phosphine. Game name. This is Borderlands 4. The shiny Hot Slugger took me like 17 hours. Did it really? No way. Oh, the shiny Hot Slugger. Sorry, I read that wrong. I was like, I thought you were just saying a Hot Slugger in general. I was like, whoa. I mean, like 2 or 3 runs and you should have had one. But no, the shiny I can see. But that's not terrible though. 17 hours? Like that's not terrible. Like some of these have taken me like weeks. Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like weeks. In your opinion, Amon is a good character to play with. Yes, I would say absolutely. I have an Amon that I need to go and level up. I've gotten him up to like level 53, but I haven't gotten it up to 60 just yet. But it is insanely fun, insanely powerful. I'm using his Storm Cutter and then the like Rocket Punch action skills, and that Storm Cutter, there is a mechanic that you can put together where it's basically what my build is on when you deal melee damage, it reduces the cooldown of your Storm Cutter, and then you actually can use a specialization that stores this damage. Like the specialization is right here. It's under this Groundbreaker, this one. So gun, action skill, and ordnance damage is stored. Melee attacks and slam deal bonus kinetic melee damage based on stored damage and consume it. So stored damage is 20% for 5 seconds. So what happens is you use a slippy grenade to deal melee damage, and you use a mantra shotgun, which deals melee damage. So every way that you're damaging an enemy is melee damage. So it's instantly like reducing the cooldown on your Stormcutter, so you can just keep spamming it. And so what you do is you throw a slippy or two, you deal a few shots with your mantra, and then you throw the Stormcutter and then do the rocket punch, and I'm telling you, it does like tens of million of damage in just that one round, if not even close to 100 million. I'm not even kidding, because I can like one-shot UVH6 Sol with that combination. I mean, it does so much damage. And what's even better about the Stormcutter is and I don't know if this just comes with the Stormcutter or if it's just another skill in his skill tree, but you can set it up to where when you deal damage with the Stormcutter, you are invincible for something like 3 or 4 seconds. It's not a long period, but you are literally invincible. You cannot be harmed. So when you're fighting someone like Bloom Reaper, you know how Bloom Reaper, if for any of you that ever fought him, he does this, like when you get close to him, he'll do this like thing where he ducks down and then jumps and slams the ground, and it knocks you just like instantly and sends you flying. You can literally stand right underneath Bloom Reaper at his feet, and as long as you keep spamming that Stormcutter combination, so you know, shoot with the mantra to deal melee damage to cool down the Stormcutter, and then keep throwing the Stormcutter and the rocket punch, and just keep doing that over and over. You're invincible the entire time, and you end up you wipe Bloom Reaper in like 5 seconds. It's so strong. It's great. Can you recommend a good weapon for Amon? Yes, if you want to do like what I just described, you want a mantra, which you farm from Bloom Reaper. How do I rank cash? That is an awesome question, because before cash dropped, my absolute favorite Vault Hunter was Harlow. After that would easily be Rafa. I mean, a very, very, very close second after Harlow would be Rafa. Then Amon, and I have not run Vex yet. As crazy as that is, I have not run Vex yet. So it's still in my backlog of things I want to go do is start working on a Vex build, or a few of them. But when Cash first dropped, had you asked me that question, I probably would have put Cash like below Amon, honestly, because I hated the whole luck of the draw thing, right? So Cash is all about, you know, gambling. It's like the luck of the draw. When I throw these totems like this, when I throw these, I don't know what they're gonna land on, right? So that one is an 8, so what's that? A draining totem. I throw another one, I have no idea what it's gonna be. It's a 5, so it's another draining totem. So they have different variations of these things. And so, it's gonna come at me now. And so, I didn't like that aspect of it at first. I was like, I want to be able to control everything about what I do, right? Like I want to be able to control when I get a badass angry totem, which buffs my gun damage. I want to be able to control, whoa! Throwing grenades at me. I wanted to be able to control everything. But when I got past that whole aspect of it and then realized this creates a really, really fun playability, because you don't know what you're going to get each run. And that makes it interesting. And it changes, it makes every single run unique. And I have just thoroughly enjoyed Cash because of that. Once you kind of lean into that aspect of like the whole look of the draw aspect of Cash, you realize just how fun he is. But I'll also say this about Cash. He is extremely versatile. I'm talking, look at this. So, oh, I can't show you without quitting out. I have like 4 or 5 different Cash builds. All of them do different things. And I just recently, one of the last ones I was working on before this one was an ordnance cache, and I'll break that one out in a minute if anybody's interested in seeing it. It does huge damage, and so he's just extremely versatile. So if you ask me this question right now, as you just did, I would say my favorite Vault Hunter, as far as I rank them, would be Cash at the very top, and then Harlow, and it's so fun. If I can shoot. Come here. Come here. Splat. All right, let me see. Did I miss any questions? This is Borderlands 4. In my opinion, he's the best Vault Hunter after Rafa. Yeah, Borderlands should have Tiny Tina into a playable character. Oh yeah, that would be great, Evo. I don't even think we've had DLC characters since pre-sequel in Borderlands 2. Yes, this is Borderlands 4. He has a nice class mod from one of the Vault monster that boosts his fire rate based on his totems. Oh, you're talking about Cash? Yes, you are right. I forget the name of it. I may have one. It's not the Wind Rider. It's not the Gamer. This one gives you bleed. I think that's all I have right here. Okay, so I don't have it in here, but I do know what you're talking about. It's like, God, I can't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. It like stacks these, whatever the things are that stack, and then you get more fire rate. Cash can get absolutely ridiculous fire rates. He's got so many ways to buff fire rate. And reload speed. So like this gun that I'm using is a one-shot, and so I have reload speed buffed tremendously, and like look how quickly this thing reloads. I mean, it's like nuts. Ah, get over here. Oh. Quit shaking, I can't see. Alright, boss. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got the one shot again. You gotta be kidding me! I'm telling y'all, I've created a monster with this build. I've just created an absolute monster. I've been working on this build for like, what feels like weeks now, just off and on, in between trying to create an Ordnance Cache build, which is also really fun and powerful. But this one is just, it can be insanely powerful. Like, this is the second time during this stream where I've one-shotted this boss, and this is not a one-shot build. This is not a one-shot build. I want to be very clear. This is not intended to be a one-shot build. But it's absolutely nuking this dude. The Ludopath. That's the one. Thank you, Dale. Yes, that's the one y'all are talking about. The Ludopath. If that's how you say it. That's the one that buffs the fire rate, the class mod. Let's see. Yeah, I use the class mod and a skill from the red tree that makes that don't have to. You're right. Oh yeah. You're talking about War Wagon. Yes. I use that in a bunch of my other. I use that in my ordnance build as well. So I don't have to. So I never run out of ammo with the ordnance build because heavy gun ordnances have infinite ammo. So as long as you use this skill, War Wagon, you have infinite ammo. Or Whale 2. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't remember which one it is, Dale. It's definitely one of those. Or possibly even both. I don't even remember. Aegon's Dream is my favorite assault rifle. You know, there are a lot of assault rifles in this game that I really wanted to be great because when I first started playing this game, I was all about submachine guns and assault rifles. I wouldn't touch shotguns and I wouldn't touch pistols. And what's hilarious is I've completely changed that. Now I won't touch ARs and SMGs and I'll only carry shotguns and pistols. Like, look at my loadout right now. It's literally a pistol and 3 shotguns. That's literally the way that it always looks. It's pistols and shotguns, possibly even all shotguns. But what's crazy is you can get shotguns like this thing. The doe shot. This doesn't do tremendous damage, but it's basically an AR shotgun. It shoots so fast, and it's got a Ripper mag, Jacobs, and the Daedalus multi-loader where I can switch to SMG ammo. So like, look at this thing. Here, I'll run it once with this. This one's not going to do nearly as big a damage. Not even close. So just set your expectations right. This is not a big damage gun. It is a fun gun. That's what this gun is. But watch how fast this thing shoots. This is a shotgun. I want to remind you. A shotgun. Do you hear that? And so I don't have War Wagon with this build, so I am gonna have to reload. So that's gonna kind of slow things down a bit. But just so you can see it, this thing is ridiculous. Try to hit me? And the reload on this isn't like super fast, so. But like, come on, man, it shoots so fast. It's a shotgun, and it shoots faster than a lot of the ARs. I must have something buffing my fire rate right now because it usually doesn't shoot this fast. Like this, it is crazy fast at this point. Where you at? Come here. Oh, wow. You just sawed him in half. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Oh well. Alright, let's see what happens with the dough shot. As I said, it's not a big damage gun. It's getting it done. A little slower with the reloads. There we go, we got it. We 3-clipped him. But can you believe this is a shotgun though? Like, I mean, it shoots crazy fast. Go over here. Where's the invisible dude? There you are. So this, yeah, like I said, this is not a big damage gun like the Hot Slugger like I have been using, which stacks damage incredibly high. But this thing is just fun. Which you should try to get also. Let's see, whenever Cash rolls his bone dice, he gains Ludopeth stacks. Oh yeah, okay, so it's the Ludopeth. So he gains Ludopeth stacks. Cash gains plus 3% fire rate and plus 5% movement speed for every Ludopeth stack. Cash has a max of 36 Ludopeth stacks. Dude, that's crazy. You can get 36 stacks and each one gives you plus 3% fire rate and 5% movement speed. Good God. I got my Cash Crossfire to UVH6 last night. Bloom Reaper took 5 minutes. Nice, Steven. That's awesome. When? Let's see, I keep selling the knife I find with crit because it's not working like before. I guess you should. Oh, yeah, no. It's so it doesn't. So if you mean by before, you mean the crit knife when it first came out, I think it was like 100% chance. So all you had to do is throw a knife on an enemy and it would give every shot was a guaranteed crit, basically. They updated it, they nerfed it so that it's a 30% chance. However, I still find the vast majority of shots still land as a crit, but if you can find one like this where you get the 4 charges, even if you still have 3 charges, the numbers you see here, the damage amp payload and the penetrator augment, those stack with the number of knives you hit on the enemy. So if you hit the enemy with 3 knives, you now have 90% chance to land a critical hit. So it's basically guaranteed every shot's going to be a hit, going to be a crit. But if you have the 4 charges like this one and you hit an enemy with all 4, every shot is a guaranteed crit. Plus you have what, like an additional 60% damage you're dealing from the damage amp payload. So that's why I still run the crit knife, because every knife that I land on the enemy, they're taking 15% more damage, and it's 30% per knife to land a critical hit, or 30% chance per knife to land a critical hit. So it is absolutely still like the best knife or even grenade in the game, in my opinion. And for a lot of cases. Yeah, Gwen, no, they stack. You like the bleeding one? Same as I've no idea you could stack. Oh yeah, they absolutely stack. And the bleeding one, so what do you mean the bleeding one? Are you talking about the class mod? like this class mod with the actual bleed attribute in it, which is basically kinetic status effect damage. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. I just totally realized this whole time, y'all, things are about to get crazy, I swear. The class mod. Okay, yeah, no, that's the one I'm using is bleed. I just realized I'm using this professional gamer, which does have bleed, but the attribute on here, it always has the 23% fire rate. So the other attribute is what I'm referring to. This one is 35% status effect application chance. This is doing nothing for this build. Well, I don't want to say nothing because I do have some bonus elemental damage that could proc into status effect, but bleed is guaranteed on crit. So the status effect chance doesn't really apply, I don't think, for bleed, because as it says in the very first sentence, whenever Cash critically hits an enemy with a gun, bleed that enemy. So the bleed happens on crit. There's no like status effect chance. So I've been meaning to use this one that I got, this cracked gamer, which gives me plus 46% kinetic damage, because the guns, this gun that I'm using, this one, and even the pistol, are kinetic. So it's going to buff their kinetic damage, but also bleed itself is a kinetic status effect. So this theoretically should buff bleed as well. So now I want to go try this again and see if we notice anything. And then I definitely want to go buy the test dummies and put this to the test and see if that last class mod versus this one, you can actually tell a difference. Because I'm expecting this plus 46% to actually be just insane. So let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, the ricochet, I love it. Oh, get off me. All right, here we go, boss time. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing big bleed ticks. I gotta try it again though, because one run, it's hard to tell with Cash. As I was saying before, part of what makes Cash fun is you never know what you're gonna get for totems. So the totems can make a huge difference in the amount of damage you end up doing to a boss or to anyone. So I definitely want to. Are you not dead? Okay, there we go. So I definitely want to run it one, maybe two more times just to kind of see if we can really tell a difference here. Some of this stuff. So that, I mean, I was definitely seeing like huge bleed ticks there, but from one run, it's hard to tell really. So let's run it again and just see what happens. This is Borderlands 4. Foxy, I found a clip of when we accidentally loaded into builds and I carried us for the win. Nice. Where was the clip? I had a glitch with Cash with the totem that boosts damage. Oh, yeah, Gwen. I had the exact same thing. I was running, it's actually happened a few times, but the one I'm remembering specifically was I was running the Ordinate Processor event right here down in the Fade Fields, this one. Right here. I was running that and I noticed when I got near the end of the event, I was just like literally one-shotting even like the big Ordinate enemy bosses. I was just like one or two shotting them and I was like, what the hell is happening? Why am I so powerful right now? And after all the enemies were dead, I kept hearing the poof, 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 poof that those badass angry totems make, right? They make that sound every time they're stacking. And I kept hearing it and hearing it, and I was like, why are you not dying? Why are you this? Why are you still there? And I ended up looking at it, and I was just watching it, and I was like, it's never going away. It's never going away, and it's getting faster. So to the point where it was like, poof, 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 poof. I mean, it was just like stacking and stacking and stacking. And it got up to the point where it said 999 stacks. It just stopped there. And when I checked my gun damage, I had 4,100 something % gun damage, over 4,000. So I was like, I'm gonna run this again. And I ran the Ordinite processor again, and literally every single enemy I'm just one-shotting and they're just exploding. So it was hilarious. Had to grab the fan, it's getting hot in here. Yeah, no, it was hilarious. All right, so like I said, one run doesn't really mean anything with cash because a lot can change depending on what totems you roll. So, time to run this again, see what we get. Where's the beeper guy? I see him. There he is. Oh, it made me waste my knife. Throwing badasses everywhere now. Game's pissed at me. Like we need to slow him down. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Okay. A little bit bigger damage that time. Man, those bleed ticks are huge though. I'm talking, like you can see the massive chunks dropping with those bleed ticks. So, we'll run it one more time and see if this stays pretty consistent. And then I want to go by the dummies and try out each of these gamer class mods, like the one I was just running and then this one again, to see if we actually see a difference. I'm expecting that the bleed ticks are going to be much larger with this class mod with the buff in kinetic damage, but we will see. Oh, Dale says the hooligan class mod may be good for cash on the ordnance build as it says grenade. So Dale, I actually thought about that and I tested it because the wording in the hooligan class mod specifically states hooligan grenade damage. It does not say ordnance damage. So I was thinking it's not going to apply with heavy gun ordinances because those actually are guns, considered gun, like those fall under anything that buffs gun damage. It affects those, not grenade damage. However, if it says ordnance damage, it's both. It's heavy gun ordinances and grenades. So I tested it and I can see when I shoot with the heavy gun ordnance, it stacks the hooligan stacks and it never consumes them. It never consumes them. So it actually does not work with an ordnance cache that is using heavy gun ordinances. If you're doing a grenade build specifically, then yes, it would absolutely work, but it does not work with heavy gun ordinances, unfortunately. Logan, this is Borderlands 4. There's a Torg SG doing Nova when projectile explode, but it also happened when you switch modes. A Torg shot. Oh, yeah. Gwen, that's, I just had one. Actually, you can get it from the Nightmare Rifts, right? In the Whispering Glacier. I'm pretty sure that's the one. So the way that it works is it shoots sticky projectiles and when they explode, you trigger a nova around you. So like there's a nova that kind of bursts out from your location. And the strength of that nova scales with the number of stickies that you land on a target. So like if you just continuously load stickies and then switch gun modes or reload, all of them blow up, right? And do big damage on an enemy. And then if there's any enemies near you, they're basically just gonna instantly vaporize because of the massive nova that happens around you. So it's not really a bossing weapon, I wouldn't necessarily say. Maybe it is because of the stickies, those probably do big damage. But it seems like something that would be really fun at a Ripper drill site, because as you're shooting one enemy or a couple enemies with those stickies, when you switch gun modes or reload and they all blow up, then you deal the nova bursts around your location. If there's anyone near you, they're gonna blow up. So seems like it could be fun. All right, one last test run. Again, with this gamer class mod with the kinetic damage buff on it. I like to do this at least like 3 times just to really kind of see how things are working, because like I said with cash, the totems can really change things. And you don't know exactly what totems you're gonna get. So that's why I like to run it a few times just to kind of see how things feel. Where you at? Oh, come on. Why's you gotta have that stupid thing? Oh, 2 in 1. That's why I love the, and why I'm always running, the firmware high caliber. Okay, dude, look at those bleed ticks. That's insane damage. Like that's gotta be like millions of ticks. Millions of damage each tick. Oh my god, stay still. Thank you. But every run kind of felt the same. I didn't get any like massive one-shots like I was getting before, so maybe there's something special about that other class mod, which just seems crazy because I don't even understand how. But let's go to the test dummies and let's just put it to the test and see what kind of bleed ticks we're getting, what kind of damage we get. Yes, Dale, that's the one. Unstable core. Yes, that's the one. That's the one that does the... You get from the Nightmare Rifts and the Whispering Glacier, and you shoot stickies, and when they explode, there's a nova that bursts around you. Did I just do 1.4 million? Oh, Leo, I'm doing way more than 1.4 million. In just bleed damage ticks alone, I'm doing probably close to 3 million. Just in the bleed ticks alone, and I'm about to prove it right now. Yes, this is the Clairomancy build, which are the totems. Y'all watch this. I'm gonna set it to 5 seconds so that you can see the stacks, because on 1 second you can't really see the damage stacking. It will show each time that the damage applies, it like, you know, the animation above his head, you can still see that. But watch this. And I'm not gonna throw any totems. So I'm getting 0 buffs from the totems. This is just raw bleed damage from my shotgun. Ready? So, oops, a knife, and then ready, watch. Watch the bleed ticks above his head. 1.2 million, there's 2.7 million, 4 million. Did y'all see the 4 million? 3.3 million? Look, 5.6 million, 4 million, 3.2 million, 2.4 million, 2.3 million. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. 1.5 million. I'm doing nothing. Did you see that? 23 million just in bleed ticks. That's just bleed. That's not even me shooting. Watch. Watch the bleed tick start to scale. Watch. We're at 16 million. Oh, and then right there, when windfall happens, now I start seeing the millions. Look at that. 1.1 million, and then watch. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Oh wait, there's windfall. Let's see what happens. 1.4, 1.5. I'm running out of crit knives, that's the problem. That's what I was getting. Alright, let's see what happens this time. 1.4, 1.8. But yeah, look. That's one. Each of those now is dropping drastically. But look at the damage stacking up. There's, was that 3 million just from bleed ticks? Yeah, this is Borderlands. Is there Hellwalker in this one? I play Borderlands 3 and 4. Yes, the Hellwalker. Yes, I have it right here. This is the Hellwalker. Right there. There you go. This thing does huge damage too. Let's see what the Hellwalker's gonna do. This one does incendiary damage too. Look at the damage on that. So I'm not seeing millions of damage in kinetic like I was with the hot slugger, But I mean, this one's also doing incendiary damage on top of it. Look at that. Oh, 3 point, what? 3, what? The bleed ticks are going up. 4, 5, what? 6 million damage? 7 million, 8 million? What is happening? That has to be a bug. What is happening? Why is it still going? 10 million, 12 million, 13 million. Damn. I broke the game. 20 million, 29, 30, 40 million. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Y'all, what is 124, 150 million, 172 million? What is happening? What is happening? 300 million, 400 million, 500 million. What is happening? What is happening? Bro, there's billion. We're at 1.5 billion, 3 billion damage. What is happening? What is, I don't know what is happening, but I want to know how to reproduce this. What? Y'all, this is billions. Do you see what it says? Those are bees. Those are bees. 5 billion.
I know a snitch when I see one.
They can self-proc? It is self-procking forever. Y'all, we literally created a monster. We're at 12 billion. What in the holy hell is happening? 50 billion, 100 billion, 129, 140, 167. I can't even keep up. It's 100, 200 billion, 300 billion, 300 billion. I have so many questions. Bro, drop the build. Dude, we're at 400 billion, 500 billion, 600 billion, 900 billion. We're over 100 billion damage. Dude, the numbers, they're getting cut off. They can't even keep up. They can't even keep up. Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what is going on. What? See how high it'll go? Look it. It's, the numbers are cut off. I think it is when you reload, so best to use the Hellwalker and Hot Slugger. This is a bug, right? Y'all, 47,000, 50,000 billion. Is that in trillions yet? Like, what is 50,000 billion? 75,000 billion? This is cash. I don't understand what triggers the crit. Do you have a crit chance in your build? I do have crit chance in my build. I do have crit chance. I have this, which is only 4%. But this gives me, but it also, the more fortune stacks I have, the greater the chance. And then I also have, where is it? I thought I had another one. Maybe that's the only one. Oh, I had another one. This one? Oh, this one. Gains critical hit. Oh, no, that's critical hit damage. Gains a chance to critically hit with his action skills. Oh, that's action skills. Maybe that's the only one. I guess this is the only one. Plus 4%. So very small. I thought I had another one, but that seems to be it. This is cash. The first digit. It's the above the letter, so it's like 50,000 billion. It's actually 5 trillion. Oh, it's actually 5 trillion. That's what I was thinking. It's the bleeds crit causing more bleeds. Right. That's exactly what it is. It's like infinite damage build. Look at, we're at like 107, look, 142, 149, 172, 197 trillion. Is that what? 231, 320. My brain can't even keep up. This is freaking insane. 400,000 billion. What? Yo, there's not even a character in this game. On true mode UVH6, I think the timekeeper is like 400 or like 40 billion, or maybe it's 400 billion damage or something like that on true mode UVH6. So this, look at that. We're at, oh my god, it's literally, it's so long now, it's like 1089 billion. What the hell is even this? We're well into the trillion. So each of these individual ticks would kill every true mode UVH6 boss in this game right now. Every single one. Just one of these ticks would kill every single boss true mode UVH6 in this game. This is stupid. The bleed on the gamer bot is broken. It will be fixed at some point. Okay, so that must be what is happening here. Is this? It's like self-procking the bleed ticks, and they're just infinitely stacking.
I know a snitch when
Like the numbers are just stupid. Is this build out? This build, no, this one is not out yet. So what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I wish I could tell you what's happening. I wish I could tell you how to reproduce this, but it seems like someone in Robo Games, Robco Games on YouTube is saying this is a broken interaction, a bugged interaction with the gamer class mod with bleed, which is what I'm using. So this gamer class mod on critical hit, it bleeds the enemy, and bleed is just kinetic status effect damage. So that's why these numbers are white. But y'all, do you see those numbers? Like, that's so broken. It's similar to what happened with Vex's bleed build. Oh, okay. That's quadrillion of damage. Dude, it's literally... Look at how long those numbers are. Look at how... the numbers are the numbers are so broken at this time. One of those ticks... Y'all, I want to be clear about this. Just one of these ticks, just one tick would kill every true mode UVH6 boss in this game in one tick. Like, all of them. This is so broken. The numbers are so long now, like they're getting cut off. This is dumb. Can I get it to stop now? Stop it. Stop. Like, I literally can't get it to stop. It's broken. It's just totally broken. I can't even get it to stop. Well, let's see if I shoot it again. Does that stop? Nope. Now that just made it worse. Okay. That's so broken. Oh my god. Now I gotta go see if I can get that to happen on a boss. Yo, what is blowing up now? Dude, look at the number. Look at that number. That is absolutely insane. It's literal infinite damage. This is cash, tomato. Okay, now it's going nuts. Now I just gotta get out of here because it's completely going nuts. It's just totally it's so broken. All right, I want to go see if I can get this to happen on an enemy now. I have, so for anybody who wants the info on this build, I have all of the screenshots, all the gear of every bit of the gear that I'm using, the gun, the rep kit, the class mod, the enhancement, the shield, the crit knife I'm using, and all the skill tree and my specializations, all of it. I'll end up doing a YouTube video breakdown of this, like I did my Blaze of Fortune cache and Amon and Rafa and other builds that I've done. So if you're interested and you want to go check out those videos as well, which are great builds, it's Foxy's EXP on YouTube. But if you want to see this build, all the specifics, go join my Discord. I'll drop the link in chat. But I shared all of the build details in Discord. I think yesterday. I'm going to share you all the link. Give me just a second. I know TikTok, it's not going to like let you click the link. You might have to like type it into your browser. But TikTokers, right there's the link. It's in the chat. Go join the Discord, and it's in the BL-Builds channel, Borderlands Builds, and it's everything is right there if you want to go try this nonsense. Gwen, thank you for following. All right, let me refill this ammo. And I am very, very curious. I'm wondering if it's something to do with the Hellwalker, or not even just the Hellwalker, but dealing incendiary, like when another status effect damage happens, it causes this interaction where it's like self-procking. That dude just straight up rammed me. What? So I'm very curious to see if I use the Hellwalker in here, what happens. Oh, they're not even gonna spawn. Oh, I just threw all these for no reason. So, oh, there they are. Just one dude. Alright, let me see if I can get up here and keep my totems alive. Maybe. What's her health look like? They're still pretty healthy. What's up, Blunts? Dude, Blunts, you missed it, man. I was just getting trillions of damage at the test dummies with this build. It's totally broken. It's totally not supposed to do that. But I literally got trillions of damage. Not even kidding. Trillions. Maybe even higher than trillion. What comes after trillion? It was probably even higher than that. I'm very curious to see if I can get it to happen on a boss, which this boss would die so fast, so it wouldn't even matter. Okay, that's big damage. Oh my god. It's like it's doing so much damage so fast. You'd never be able to even know. But I feel I have created a monster, y'all. I feel like I've created a monster. This thing is insane. Yeah, if y'all want the details on this build, jump in the Discord. All of it's right there. The screenshot of everything. Skill tree, specializations, all the gear I'm using. It's all there. Let's see. This is shit. Let's see. What are my points? What's my value up to? Plus 204% gun damage. And you saw that. Like, that's not a huge buff. 204%, that's decent. But it's nowhere near like some of the stuff I've seen before. You still saw how much damage I was doing there. Insane. Try it on the Timekeeper True Mode. Yeah, you know what? We need to go somewhere where I can try it on a boss that's going to take longer. So let's do that. Let's go. Go try it on a boss that's going to take longer and see if we can get those bleed ticks to proc like crazy. See. I think it's like right here, right? This is Borderlands 4, y'all. For those who are asking. Brandon, thank you for following. Higgs, thank you for following. Armored Coder, thank you for following. Yeah, y'all give this build a try, man. I want to know if y'all what y'all thinking about this. This is kind of it's kind of bananas. Wait, this isn't. No, I didn't want to go over there. Wanted to go time. Oh wait, yeah, this is the Timekeeper right here, right? Did I go the wrong way? Or do I have to run through this? Oh, that's what I have to do, right? I have to go buy this one. Because that's RJ. I haven't been to the Timekeeper in so long. I believe you have to go up through this whole thing, right? To get to him. Game dies, new Vault Hunter crash. new Vault Hunter crash. That's good, Dale. Oh, crap. I always forget to look out for those things. There's another one. And you have thousands, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion. Yeah, it was up there. It was. I had to be over trillion at some point. Like it was just completely mangling the numbers. The damage was so high. Wait, which way is it? Oh, this way. It's the right way? Man, I don't even remember. Am I going the right way? Let's see. That's the Timekeeper. How the heck do I get over there? Did I go this way? Okay, yeah, it's this way. Stop it. Almost there. Come on. Hey, thank you for following. Temple Flash.
Right on time.
Y'all just remember, you asked for this. You asked for this.
I am betting on myself.
Alright. I gotta remember to turn on true mode before we go in here, just so we can see if those bleed ticks actually happen. Just need overshield, yeah. Is this right? What? I don't even remember this. God, it's been so long since I've been to the timekeeper. 70. I don't even know how to pronounce that number. Borderlands. Yeah, David, this is Borderlands 4. Mello, thank you for following. Okay, here we go. Let me turn on true mode. And let's see what happens. Maybe we can get lucky and these ticks will start happening and we'll get like trillions of damage on them. Oh my god, it would be so fun to see. Let's see, did I turn that on? Okay, true mode is on. I hope these bleed ticks actually happen, because otherwise this is going to be like a 2-hour fight. Stay right there. Look at the white ticks above his head. That's the bleed. Let's see what kind of ticks we get here. Not much right now. God, I can't see anything. Oh no. Still only in the hundreds of thousands on the ticks, so we're not getting any big ticks yet. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what caused it. So it seems like it's just a bug. Let me stop shooting for a second and see if they're still, let's see how long they still keep going. They're going down, so I guess they're not, it's not really staying. Uh-oh, I just lost my headphone volume. Can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Oh, no, my audio is back. I'm still not seeing the huge ticks. God, I can't see anything. I don't know what caused it. Come on. Let's see those ticks happen. Come on. Let's see it. Like I said, if those ticks don't, if that doesn't happen, this is gonna be a long fight. Come on. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I can't see anything. Where'd he go? I don't know what caused it. Oh, now I'm out of ammo. Sweet. Yo, hang on. I'll be back. Hold on. Can't I gotta get some ammo, man? Chill. I don't think it's gonna happen, yo. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's totally random. There's just some crazy interaction that causes it, and I don't know what it is. Where'd he go? Dude, this has got to be the most annoying fight ever. Blinds you constantly. Come on. Let's see it. Come on. Well, I mean, we did better on the flesh just simply because this is incendiary damage. Come on, I need some ammo. I can't see anything. Alright, bro, chill. Hang on. I'm trying to get some ammo. Hang on. Alright, let's see if we get it happen this time. Ah, you dodged my knife. $40,000. There you go. Yeah, it's just totally random. I don't know what causes it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. I'm not even seeing it. How does it keep going? There it is. I'm not even seeing it. I'm not even seeing it proc anymore. Like, look, I'm not seeing it at all. That's weird. I'm out of ammo again. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it at all anymore. Like, the bleed doesn't seem to be... This thing is so weird. Oh, there it is. Now it's happening again. That's weird, but now it's not. Oh, no, it is. It's just down by his feet. Come on. See, now it's not doing it again, though. So all I'm seeing are the incendiary ticks, the status effect. I'm not seeing the bleed happening. This is so weird. Yeah, I can't... Oh, see, I only see it for a second. Now all I'm seeing are the incendiary. So, like, bleed is just not working now? So what happens to this one? Okay, it's working with this gun. But when I saw the bug on the dummy, it was with the Hellwalker. This is weird. Now I'm out of ammo again. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, this is just not... It's not working. Yeah, I just die. It's not working, and this is taking too long. I'm bored now.
That is what I get for going easy on.
Oh, I forgot I have the shield. All right. I just gotta go out. I'm bored now. So I don't know what caused the dummy to go nuts with quadrillions of damage, but I mean, it's clearly just some sort of bugged interaction. This is Borderlands 4. Oh, I have a Watts. Yeah, I mean, it would have helped with the shield, but what doesn't really matter. Let's go. Centillion is 3030. Oh my god. That's a big number. Let's see. Was going around ammo before you got to the health. Yo, yeah, no, for sure. I love the game, KQ. So, I mean, if you're asking me, I absolutely love the game. But I would say yes. Other people have different opinions, but I love it. I want to see if I can figure out what the mechanism is for this. Because all I was doing is throwing the crit knife and just shooting like this. And all of a sudden it started self-proccing.
Only I had a speech here.
It's not doing it now.
Chug my hot.
It's probably just a totally random bug and I was just lucky enough to see it happen.
Someone's ready for the big time.
Yeah, it's totally not doing it there.
I'm tasting a new flavor, and it's you, mummy.
Yeah, it's just totally a random bug. That's so weird. Let's get this on. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's go. Why am I stuck? My stupid map sticks all the time. I go in and out. I'm gonna go run. This is kind of my testing ground right now, just because I'm so used to this Ripper drill site. You need more crit chance, possibly, yeah. It's a bug with the dummies. It randomly happens that. Oh, so it's just a dummy bug? Okay. Well then, I was never gonna see it on the timekeeper. New code is out for golden keys. Very cool. I need to find it. I've got like 9 of them saved. So actually, you know what I want to do? I want to turn on. I'm gonna go back to true mode because I'm just instantly burning through this boss without true mode. So let's go true and just kind of see what happens here. Ooh, that was quick. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh yeah, that's why there's so many. I was like, why are there so many? I forgot it's because I turned on true mode. Is that all of them? Nope. There it is. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Oof. World drop. Alright, boss. Let's see what kind of damage we get on true mode. Oh my gosh, wow. That's still big. Is that a legendary enhancement he dropped me? Oh, it is. Let's see if it's something good. Daedalus? That'd be okay. That could actually probably go really good with the bod, actually. Bullet fabricator, 40% chance to refill magazine, and 25% gun damage based on the amount of spare ammo. Heck yeah. Melt. Josh, this is Borderlands 4. It looks nice, won't lie. They came out with 4. Yeah, 4's been out for, gosh, I don't know, maybe about a year now. It's awesome though. I love it. Great game. Astro Man, thank you for following. Where do you farm the shotgun again? I got it once and can't remember. If you're talking, which shotgun? You're talking about the one I have in my hand right now? I know I missed that comment from earlier, Buns. If you're asking, yeah, so this shotgun, Josh, thank you for following. 897, thank you for following. So, Buns, this one is the Hot Slugger. You get it from CHAD, is the short acronym for it, but it's Callous Harbinger of Annihilating Death. And it's up here in the Terminus range. Actually, it's over here on the side somewhere, one of these. Right here, I think. Yeah, this one. So zooming all the way out, Terminus range over here on the right. Right here. Callous Harbinger of Annihilating Death. Go to Heritage Opus and just go like straight east. Actually, like you want to take this bridge because the entrance is like right here. So come down like through here along this path, come across this bridge, and then you're going to enter right here. And then you'll just take the caverns back through to Callous. Or to, yeah, to CHAD. Yeah, no worries. And it is a 1-of-1 roll, Buns. So just as a reminder to anybody who wants to farm the Hot Slugger, it is a 1-of-1 roll. So as soon as you see one, grab it, you're done farming. It does not vary in any way, shape, or form. There are no variances in any of the attributes. Once you see one, you have the max roll. So it is that makes it a nice farm. What is the name of the cash character class mod? The gamer. This is the one that does the bleed, or has the bleed attribute on crit. So you can get different versions of this. Like this one I have buffs kinetic damage. I have this one that buffs shotgun damage. This one that buffs the overall damage dealt. This one that has maximum health capacity. And then this one that does status effect application chance. And what's crazy is while this one seems like it would be really, really great with this build because bleed is kinetic status effect, basically. That's all it is. Because this buffs kinetic damage, bleed is kinetic damage, so this should be a 46% bonus or buff to bleed's damage itself. Plus, I'm shooting a kinetic gun. This does not have elemental or status effect, it's just kinetic. So this deals kinetic damage. So you would think this would be really, really strong with this build. However, the one that I always keep coming back to, because for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's one of the skills that I have from this, because this one only has two skills. It gives me a +5 into Tender Hearts, which is increase in critical hit damage and critical hit chance with action skills. And then a 2 into Potent Posse, which is just increased to gun damage, basically. However, this one, for whatever reason, seems to just continuously outperform all the other ones. Even though it's just a 35% status effect application chance, and I'm not even shooting a gun with status effect, like elemental guns. But this one still outperforms, I swear. So it's got 4 into Potent Posse, 1 into Accursed Bones, so I gain lifesteal, which is nice. 1 into Tender Hearts, and then 1 with the ricochets. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about this one that just always seems to outperform. So just to put that into perspective, let's put this one on, and then we'll run this again on true mode and see what happens. Now, the one thing I do want to know is we have to kind of run this a couple times because with cash, you know, it's just random luck what you get with the totems. So depending on what totems I might get, it can really change things, but let's just see what happens. Oh, nice. Gotta love the ricochets. See, already I'm feeling like this is weaker because I'm having to like two-shot everyone, whereas before I was just one-shotting them and they were all blowing up. But let's see what happens when we get to the boss. Yeah, definitely like nowhere near as good as the other one. Not even close. But I'm gonna run it again and see what happens because I've had some crazy numbers with this one. So like I said, with cash it's a bit of luck with depending on what totems you get because they really can change things drastically. So like I got one badass angry, which is buffing gun damage. I've got 3 arcanes and a tough totem. So like that's not the greatest loadout. So I'm up to 574 gun damage. So that's good. But let's see what happens on another run. Cash definitely can be similar to Vex, you know, they both, you know, like with the bleed aspects and stuff. This is Borderlands 4. Oh, Jordan, I love Cash. He's quickly become my favorite. So, I would definitely say worth it. Oh, I missed. You see, I'm having to like two-shot everyone with this class mod, so I don't know, maybe it's proving me wrong now. But I've always felt like this one's been the strongest. But I feel like it's trying to prove me wrong right now. See what happens. There's some bigger damage, but it still doesn't feel as nearly as strong as with the kinetic one. Proving me wrong now. See, we got badass angry. Oh wow, 3 badass angries? What are we up to? 1035% gun damage buff? Wow. What I'm noticing on the dummies is my Deadeye is proccing over and over. Oh, really? Yeah, there's probably, I think someone else on TikTok was saying it's just a bug dummy interaction that I was seeing. Is the hot slugger still the best? It's definitely up there. I go back and forth between builds that are centered around the Hellwalker, this one, and the hot slugger. So, I mean, these two Jacob's guns are like the best in the game for me still. So if you're asking me, I would say yes. This is Borderlands 4. James, thank you for following. All right, let's run it one more time with this class mod, and then I'm gonna go back to the kinetic one just to kind of put it to the test and see if we can really notice a difference. And so anybody who's just joining, this is a cash bleed build that I have been working on that centers on just kinetic damage and bleed, which bleed is kinetic stat effect damage. And we're on UVH6 true mode just to kind of really put this to the test. Ah, come on, I hate these singularities so much. Alright, here we go. I forgot to throw more totems. Oh well. Yeah. I think because I forgot to throw the totems. You can see those massive bleed ticks though. Like once that bleed starts stacking, it is huge. There's huge chunks. Huge chunks of damage coming out. Badass angry, mortar. Why are they stuck away over there? You're not even helping. Oh, what's this? Fireworks shield? Wow. Alright, now I'm gonna try the kinetic one again and see what we think. I'm actually thinking the kinetic one felt stronger than all three of those runs. Alright, so just so y'all know, for anybody who may be joining, I was testing this class mod out, which I've always come back to because it just seems like it's the strongest of all the gamers I have. I can't answer why, I don't know why, but I've always come back to it because it's felt like it's the strongest. But that being said, this one here I've been running recently because it buffs kinetic damage, and the gun I'm shooting deals kinetic damage. Bleed itself is kinetic status effect damage, so you would think this one should be the best. And as of just a few minutes ago, it felt like it actually was. So I wanted to go back to my trusty other class mod and see if I could notice a difference, and I feel like I notice a difference on true mode now. So I'm gonna run this one again and just kind of see what we think. Also, I want to, you know, caution again, with cash, things are kind of a bit by luck, so depending on the totems I get, things can change. Okay, if I can aim too. But y'all tell me what you think in the chat here. Keep me honest. Let's give this a fair evaluation. I'll run this a couple times just so we have a good couple runs to compare against. All right, here we go. Let's see what we think. It's not a huge difference. Okay, those were some big bleed ticks. Wow. Oh, wow. Like the second half of his health just basically disappeared. At first, I wasn't too sure it was actually like stronger, but then the second half just disappeared. That definitely felt stronger. Just to make sure we have a good comparison, I'll run it one more time. Because so far, I'm honestly thinking this this kinetic damage gamer is better. Rick, how am I not bored of this? Because I love good games. That's how. I don't even understand the question. How am I not bored of a great game? Because it's a great game. That's how. It's a simple answer. If you don't like build crafting and spending your time like figuring things out on your own versus just going to YouTube and finding a build video and then destroying the whole map with a strong build, then I can totally see how someone would get bored of it. But if you like build crafting, you like figuring things out on your own and experimenting with different skills, different weapons, and then spending the time farming to get the right rolls of things that you want to experiment with, it's a never-ending fun. So it's all in how you play it. Yeah, I mean, it's still strong. Who are these people? Mike, well put, my man. All right, so content creators ruin the game. Who said that? 100% agree with that. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I see it. So if anybody finds the game boring, then what they likely have done is gone and just, you know, they found themselves a great build that somebody put together and shared on YouTube, and they just grabbed that build without understanding really why it's strong, just threw it in their skill tree, went and, you know, grabbed some similar loot, and just burn through the entire story. Ended up destroying, you know, getting to the point where they can just like insta-wreck Bloom Reaper, and then they're like, okay, now I'm bored. But that's just not the way I've ever approached this or any game. I just personally enjoy figuring things out as I go and learning how skills work, how to apply them. I can't even tell y'all how many times I have respec with all the Vault Hunters that I've tried. I mean, I have respec countless times, and it's just because that's the way I like to play the game. I enjoy the skillcraft aspect of this game and similar games like this, and I enjoy the hunt for, you know, looking for those god rules of things that you're looking for, and then as we were doing here, getting these different roles of things and being able to you know, take them to a place like this. This is kind of like one of my testing grounds. I know this Ripper drill site and this boss really well, so I can see how things apply here. And so that's just what I'm doing, is like seeing is the build, is how I'm spec'd out right now with the gear that I'm using and the firmware I'm using, is this strong? And if I feel like it is, okay, great, then I can keep iterating on that. Or if I feel like I'm hitting a point where I'm like, okay, I feel like this is probably the best it's going to be, then I will iterate, and then I'll switch and go work on something else. Like, for example, one of the things I just recently started working on, and I'm gonna switch to it right now because it's hella fun, is an ordnance cache build. I was like, I have not seen any real ordnance cache builds out there. Can cache have a good ordnance build? And I have this one that I'm working on, and I feel like it's strong. I don't feel like it's nearly as strong as it could be, but it's definitely strong. I think I'm at Vile Ted because I was over here trying to farm him. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the same place again. Just, this is kind of my testing ground, and since y'all have seen it, you can just kind of see how this fares against this same boss. Yes, this is Borderlands 4. Danny, thank you for following. Thank y'all for the follows. Appreciate it.
Need to study that tower thing.
Himbo Slice, yeah. I totally agree. The game's goated. I put hundreds of hours into rerunning bosses for fun. Achievements were fun too. Yeah, I totally agree. Rick, it didn't seem like it had that much depth when I played. Elaborate on that. I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for or what you mean by depth. Or you mean like in the story, or in like the skill crafting aspect of it? Like what specifically what would have provided that more depth that you were looking for? Game, this is Borderlands 4. Are you excited for the new raid boss? Dude, I am hella excited for this new raid boss. All the previews that I've been seeing look really, really cool. So you've got two bosses now, and from what I understand, in the information they shared is when you defeat one of them, the other one, I guess, like retreats to their lair and then becomes stronger. And some of the videos they showed, it was like a mountain of a boss. I mean, it just looks like it's going to be so much fun. And of course we get new loot and stuff with it. So I think it's going to be hella fun. This is Borderlands 4 for anybody's asking. And I'm about to show you all this ordnance cache build that I've been running. I think it's working out pretty well. Like I was saying, I think I still have room to make this, you know, even stronger, but it is hella fun. And it's just a way to change things up. Try something new. Alright, so check it out. And I'm using the jet setter because this thing is goated. And notice, because I'm using War Wagon, my charges reset like when I hit. So I'm pretty much always at 7. There's nothing more satisfying than just seeing them explode. Okay, let's go wreck the boss. All right, here we go. Here we go. Stop it. Oh wait, I gotta throw this first. Yeah, Blunts, I'm definitely gonna have to do a Vex build. I just haven't done a Vex build, not even once yet. I need to, though. Oh, it came up right in my face. Made me shoot myself in the face. Splat. Splat. All right, here we go. Here's the boss. Y'all check this out. Dead. This is non-true mode. I'll turn on true mode and show you all this. It still holds up on true. It's just UVH6. Let's see. Weird how a person comes to watch a stream but complains that the game is boring. So why are you watching? Make it make sense. Yeah, I can't make it make sense, Dale. I can't. I think what it is it's just the algorithm. So like where that comment, where a couple of those comments were coming from, was over on TikTok, and so on TikTok it's honestly the best for discoverability. So first of all, anybody of you, all of you who are watching on TikTok, thank you to the algorithm for putting me in front of you. I appreciate y'all hanging around. A lot of people have chose to hang around. We've got almost 60 people watching on TikTok right now. Easily the highest viewership I've had in a long time. So thank you to the algorithm for putting this stream in front of y'all, and thank you for those of you who decided to hang out. But Dale, I think it's mainly just because of the algorithm putting it out there, and these people who have probably liked or watched other Borderlands videos, now I'm being put in front of them, and you know, then they have opinions on the game and they share them, and that's fine. W Bama, what's going on, dude? Hazardous, how's it going? Wait, what game is this? Is Borderlands 4. Love what you do, man. Just went and watched some of your vids. Dude, appreciate that. Really, I do. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Kuriyami. I hope I said that right. Tiny ATM. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting the game to look like this. Hazardous, thank you for the follow. Do you have a build anywhere? I do have, so this build is also in, I have the, if I haven't shared, I think I shared this build in my Discord. I have not created a YouTube video for this build yet. So anybody who wants this build, y'all, TikTokers, I don't know what you're doing, but it's working. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. We just had almost 70 viewers, and that's easily the highest viewership I've ever had on TikTok. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Tell your friends, share the video, like it, tell the algorithm you like this so they keep sharing it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows as well. That also helps. But I have the build for this ordnance cache in my Discord. I'll share the... Maya, hello, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a minute. I will share you the Discord link in just a second. Let me grab the link. Let me grab the link. Okay, here's the link. So TikTokers, anybody who wants this build or any of the other builds that I haven't had a time to share on my YouTube yet, if you join my Discord, I have a channel, BL-Builds, Borderlands Builds, and I share all this like work in progress build stuff there. So this ordnance is there. This ordnance cache build is there. Maya, you're doing good. Awesome. Yeah, I know. You miss playing with us. We'll have to set some time up or something to jump back into Fortnite, just to kind of play with some of the OG Fortnite folks who used to hang out in the streams when I was playing Fortnite. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, anybody who is likes cache and ordinances, this is the build, man. This is the one. I love this build. Is so quit dodging it. This build is this one's fun. Oh my god. There you go. Whoa! Splat. Get off me. Dead. Badass. Alright, boss is out. Let's just go get the boss. Here we go. Look at that damage, y'all. Look at, oh, he's dead. Insta dead. Oh, I forgot to turn on true mode. Crap. I gotta do it again. I wanted to do it on true mode just so I can show y'all it still holds up. All right. Let me run back out. I want to do it again on true. Joshua, yeah, sounds good. Wait, why did it just? Y'all, TikTok. I don't know if it actually came through 4 times, but I did not send the link 4 times. It's like I just spammed my own chat with the link. That was an accident. All right, here we go. Let me switch to true. Do it again. Yeah. Oh, Jack, what's going on, man? Welcome. How you been? So yeah, here's true. I just put it on true. Let me make sure I saved it. Okay, yeah, it's on true. Let's try it again. Yeah, dude. Happy to see you stop by. Here we go. This is true. Oh, what was that? I don't even know what just took that dude out. Oh, I got myself. That's the only thing about the jet setter is you gotta watch out for these things. They will get you. Get off me. Splat. 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 All right, here we go. Here, this is true mode. Here we go. Does it hold up? You tell me. Does it hold up? What's the verdict? I think it held up. That's my answer. All right, let's see what do we got. What are we up to? We're up to 453 gun damage, and ordnance damage is up to 372%. So not like huge numbers, but it's pretty big. I need to do a cash build for this week's content. Yes, dude, for sure. I'm actually going to miss. Oh man, he's stacking damage like crazy. Oh, he's gone now. I'm actually gonna miss the raid boss and all the content this week because the fam and I, we're going on vacation. We're going on Friday. So it's right after the boss drops. I might have time Thursday just to kind of like jump in and try it like 1 round, 2 rounds or something, but I'm definitely not going to, I'm not going to have much time to really play. And then Friday, I won't be able to play. We'll be traveling. So it'll be a little bit before I get a chance to play. Or yes, this is Borderlands 4. Finally, a good ordnance. Also, a nice totem build. You got a vid. Flippy, so I don't have a video out of this just yet. I will eventually have one with this ordnance cache build on my YouTube, but I do have all the information in my Discord. I shared the link above. I don't know if y'all can see like the past history if you just joined, but I'll share the link again just so you have it. If you want to join the Discord, that's the best place to get the info now. So there it is. Run it one more time. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So what, if y'all are running ordinances, or heavy gun ordinance builds, what's the thing y'all like using? Because I have just found this jet setter to be like so much more powerful than anything else. And when I mean I have a lot of heavy gun ordinances, I will show y'all what I mean? I have so many. You know, everything that I've tried, this one just seems to do the most damage. Oh, see, I think I got myself. Maybe it was a, oh! What am I, landing on grenades now? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think getting knocked kind of messed with my damage stacking, but it's alright. What are we in here? There they are. Alright, let's see. What did they get me up to? 453% gun damage, 372% ordnance damage. Huge. What? Dude's foot. Yeah, we are going away next Sunday, so I'll have a couple days sort of with it. Oh, cool. Is this Destiny 2? Oh. Oh, hang on. I don't know why my TikTok chat keeps scrolling up on me. I can't see the chat. Yeah, this is Borderlands 4. Got a purple sticky dead spread cryo, almost 150,000 DPS. My favorite so far. What? That's crazy. Purple sticky dead spread cryo. Is that a heavy gut ordnance? It sounds like it would be. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So I know on TikTok and others, you're not going to be able to see the whole thing here. It's going to be cut off, but you can see as I scroll, I have a lot of different things that I've tried. Some of these are really cool and are fun, but none of them hold up against the Jet Setter. Just none of them. So the Heimdall is fun though. I take that back. The Heimdall can be actually really powerful. Let me actually try one of these Heimdalls. Let's see. Cryo Heimdall, airstrike. What do I want? Let's try incendiary. I have to change some things. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna take. Ooh, gonna change quite a bit because now I just lost 20% ordnance damage, but that's all right. We'll try it. I don't know what is going on with the chat on TikTok right now. It's like scrolling around like weird. Hang on, let me refresh the screen. It's going nuts on me. You can see the chat. Yes, this is Borderlands 4. What's your favorite ordinances so far? Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It's like, for me, it's the Jet Setter. Sam, what's going on? Okay, let's try it with the Heimdall and see what. Now I've got a little bit different of a firmware loadout right now, so things are going to be probably drastically different. But the Heimdall is fun. Ah, I thought he was going to get me. I gotta wait it out. You can hear those heads doing damage. Hear that? Listen, you hear them? Shoots these heads that like shoot blood out of their eyes. They do some big damage too. Look at that. Oh, I ran out of charges. No, I gotta wait it out again. Oh, and the boss is out. Sweet. 5 seconds. Come on. Are y'all targeting the boss? Oh, there they go. Now they're shooting him. Look at that. Just listen to them all. Oh my gosh. If I had the incendiary one, it would have been a lot faster because all these enemies in here and even the boss is flesh, but I don't have the right firmware on it. But this is just like a fun gun to use, and it actually, those heads do actually some pretty good damage. Yeah, I know Jack, it's like, it's not necessarily the greatest, you know, heavy gun ordnance, but it does do some pretty decent damage, and those heads are just hilarious, so it is definitely fun. What's going on? Oh, Canyon! Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's try something else. You know what? I actually have... Hold up. I gotta go to the bank real quick because there's an enhancement I put in there that I meant to try with this build, because I believe anything on an enhancement that is described as gun damage, like general gun damage, not specific like a pistol or a shotgun, something like that, I'm pretty sure it applies to heavy gun ordinances. And I know the gun, like anything that buffs gun damage also applies, partly because I have this specialization, full spectrum arsenal. So anything that buffs gun damage, 50% of that's going to buff ordnance damage. But I believe things like splash damage, like where it says gun splash damage increase, I'm pretty sure those apply. And let's see if it's in here. I hope I put it in here. Enhancement. I think it was yeah, it's the TD or this one. I wanted to try this. So this one is gun damage increase of 29%, gun splash damage increase of 29%, and gun splash radius increase of 58%. So ideally, those still apply to heavy gun ordinances, because I believe it does. I want to try it though. Put it to the test. This one I'm just realizing has a gun status effect chance too. Let's try it. I'll go back to my testing ground here. Should I run this, or what's your favorite cache build so far? Jack, oh gosh. You know what, Jack? I think you joined just after I was showing the bleed cache with the hot slugger. Let me run this once or twice with this ordinance, with this enhancement, and then I'm gonna switch back to that and show you and see what you think, because that one seems like it's right up your alley. With the hot slugger, I know that's always been a fave of yours. I think you would really like that one. TDR. But this one's also really fun too, like especially with the jet setter. I've been finding this one is just really fun. So you can't go wrong with either. But let me. I do want to show you the other one with the hot slugger. Yeah, so Logan, I've had a lot of people say that their favorite in the franchise is 2, so that is definitely a common theme that I've heard. Oh wait, oh, I want to go back to my jet setter. It's just the one I'm the most used to. This the kinetic jet setter. And I've got this one now, so it's gonna gun damage, gun splash damage, and gun splash radius. I want to see if this actually applies here. Like if it's noticeable. Man.
Shouldn't focus on the timekeeper.
Good God. I think it applies. Like, this is crazy. It definitely seems like it's doing some nasty damage. Good God. Oh, get off me. Alright, boss time. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Give me the gun. Wow. Wow. This is true mode too. Okay. That has to apply. I think that just kind of proves it. That was easily the strongest yet. Where are you? I thought I heard you. That was crazy. And I even messed it up too. had to wait for the cooldown before I could even pull out the jet setter again. Out of 1, 2, 3, or 4, and pre 2 is the best. Yeah, no, Logan. I mean, like I said, I've heard that many times. Lots of people prefer 2. All right, one more run, and then I want to show you the bleed with the hot slugger build, Jack, and see what you think of that one. I just want to try this one more time because I feel like I messed up right at the boss. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, why do I keep doing that? No! I keep landing on these dudes' grenades. Second time in the exact same spot, too. Alright. Oh, this is even weaker this time. I bet I had better totems last time. Yeah, do I even have any totems right now? I see one draining totem. Oh, there's mortar. Oh, dude back here. Yeah, I see a mortar totem and a draining totem. Ah, okay, so that's why it took so long. Somehow, all my totems got wasted, I guess. So I only had 2 totems. So that's why it felt way longer that time. Sell this stuff. All right. Let's try this other build, this other bleed build with the hot slugger. I'll show you this one, Jack, and see what you think of this. This one is really fun too. All right, let's see, bleed cache. Here we go. And I was running on this one on true mode too. All right. So tell me what you think of this one, Jack. Like I said, I think this one's kind of right up your alley, but it's the totems as well. Say, where are you? Love the ricochets. Well, I was just about to say, the boss got to be coming out any minute. You see that damage? This is true mode. Keep in mind, this is true mode. Where are you? Melt. This is up your alley, Jack. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking between, especially between this and the ordnance build, I feel like this one's right up your alley. This one is hella fun, dude. Just one-shotting all these dudes and seeing their bodies explode, like there's nothing that's more satisfying. Anthony, what? What was that? Scap. This is the bleed build. So this is just like kinetic bleed. I have nothing in the red tree here. 0 in red, 16 in green, 43 heavily invested in blue, and then I'm using the totems. Slugger. I'm using this kinetic damage cracked gamer with bleed. I'm using the guardian angel with a faster recharge delay and a double amp. And I'm using this Hawkeye Jacobs with sequencer, and then you can see all the shotgun damage buffs it has on it. Thank you, Steven. That was ridiculous, right? Dude, I'm telling you. This is just another crazy cash build. And it's pretty consistent too, like, and this is UVH6 true. Well, I'm gonna run it again and see if it holds up, but like I feel like almost every time I run this, it's kind of the same thing. If I can aim. Oh, leveled up. Uh-oh. Boss time.
What will it be?
A little bit different on this one, but you can see those bleed ticks hitting pretty hard. And that's where, and this is where I go back to like what I was saying at the beginning of the stream too. And this is one of the things I like about Cash. It took a while for this to like grow on me. But the more I was thinking about it, the more I realized like I really do enjoy this about Cash. Is how every run can be totally different simply because of the luck of the draw with the totem. So you can see I have a badass mortar, badass mortar, badass mortar, badass mortar. I have 5 badass mortars. Look at that. So all the totems I have are the mortar totems, and they are extremely powerful. Like they do a lot of big damage when they shoot those fire mortars, but they're not buffing my gun damage at all. They just deal like action skill damage themselves with those fire mortars. So the reason the last run was so much stronger against the boss than this run is because the last run I had totems like the badass angry totems that stack gun damage. So like they were stacking damage the whole time. So when the boss came out, I had big damage to deal. Whereas this run, I had the mortar totems. They're not buffing my gun damage. So that's where what I was saying was, you know, I've said this a few times this stream, is that's what I enjoy about the, like, the variance and the variability that you get with Cash, especially with all his action skills. And, you know, like, not all of them, but, you know, because Crossfire is a little different. But with the totems, you don't know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? It's just totally kind of luck of the draw. But let's see what we got here. We have a Protector, and right there's a badass Angry, so we have at least one that's buffing our gun damage. So as long as we keep getting kills, we're going to keep their duration and health alive. And we should be able to keep... You can see how his health is draining. But when I get these kills, it should restore duration. So that he stays alive almost the whole time, stacking damage. Yeah, see, now he's got full health again. So I have to just keep getting these kills, let him keep stacking damage. And then we should see okay, here we go. So we should have a good bit better run this one. Yeah, see? Way stronger that time, right? And that's because of that badass Angry was stacking damage the whole time. Oh, blew myself up. Let's see, so it's still, oh look, we had 2. So let's see what we're up to. So, yeah, we're up to 456+% gun damage. And they stack pretty fast. So like you can see we're at 115 stacks, 120 stacks, 125 stacks. You see how quickly they're stacking? 135 stacks, so now we're up to 572% gun damage. And now there they go. And then it's going to drop right back down to just the default, which is going to be 28% gun damage. I have a question. Yeah, what's the question? Yes, Scapolini, you definitely want the Angry Totems if you're looking for big gun damage buffs. However, there are other totems that can result in big, like, damage per second output buffs. So like the Protector totems, I've had where I spawn like 3 Protector totems, and each of the Protector totems increases your fire rate. So looking at this Protector totem, nope, that's Arcane. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. So if you roll 7s, you spawn a Protector totem that grants Cash and his allies overshield when it spawns. Cash's Protector totems grant him and his allies increased fire rate and reload speed based on how much shields they have. And so it says fire rate is up to 40%, reload speed up to 60%. And that is per totem, per Protector totem. So if you spawn 3 of these things, you're talking fire rates that are just insane. and so I've seen it. So like while you're not increasing your gun damage, your damage per second is astronomical because of how fast the fire rate is. Yeah, so this drill site, you can, Steven, you're asking, so it says, doesn't seem like you get a lot of firmware, especially Skillcraft at this drill site. So a lot of these things are, I mean, it's just random chance, right? But I have gotten some decent skill or firmware here, but yeah, I feel like the place that I've gotten the most firmware from is probably like what is it called? I'm forgetting the name now. Foundry Freaks, I think. Or no, Ripper Roadbirds is one, and I think that's probably the best one. That one is just like you get so much loot there. Foundry Freaks is another one, I think. Gotta love RNG. Yeah, I know. All the random chance. Okay, so let's see. You had, what's your opinion on the Mercredi AR? Foxy game name. Oh, sorry, it's Borderlands 4. It is Borderlands 4. So what's your opinion? Okay, somebody help me out. I don't even remember which one this is. The Mercredi AR. You love the Mercredi AR, probably my favorite AR in the game. So as I was saying earlier in the stream, when I first started playing this game, I was just running it with all ARs and SMGs, and I just found I could never get big damage out of really any of them. You know, granted, we could only get up to level 50. We didn't have a lot of the class mods and stuff we have now. And I didn't know a lot about the game, and I didn't know a whole lot on how to get good builds, but I just could never really get great builds with any of the ARs or get big damage. So I ended up slowly migrating towards more shotguns and pistols because some of them are just so strong. And it's like nowadays, this is what my loadout looks like, is like shotguns and pistols. That's it. Shotguns and pistols, if not all shotguns. So like this Shala is just nasty. And the reason it's nasty is because you can load it with shotgun ammo. So it's like, it's a pistol, but it shoots shotgun ammo. ARs were only good if they were flat off, and now the bug is gone. Yeah, so... Right, so they fixed the bugs, which kind of made them strong. And I would say the only one that today I would use just for fun, but not for bossing, just for mainly mobbing and just for fun, would be the, oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. It's the one, I think it's a Vladoff. It's the one that shoots the rockets automatically. You get it from, Ripper Roadbirds. Wombo combo. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's the one. Wombo combo. That one is, I think is still pretty strong, but it's, you know, it's because it's not just an AR. It's also shooting the gyro jets that explode. So like, it also has that aspect to it. So it's more than just an AR. But I find that one fun. All right. Let's see what this is. Head ringer. Gun damage. Equip speed. I'll just sell it. It's a good mobbing weapon, but not. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Scap, totally agree, and that's what I mean. It's like I would use it for mobbing, but not for bossing. All right, y'all. This is Borderlands 4. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had an absolute blast. A lot of you were over on YouTube, a ton of you were over on TikTok, and we've got some folks hanging out on the Twitch as well. Appreciate it. But I'm gonna wrap things up so I can go hang out with the family for the rest of the night. We know we got the holiday tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about getting up for work. Thank God. Hope y'all have a great night. Hope y'all have a great holiday tomorrow. Enjoy some time off with the family, eat some good food, hang out at the pool. Go swimming, have some fun in the sun. Hopefully it's sunny. And we will see y'all back. Thank you, Scap, you too. Old and ugly on TikTok, what are some good builds for cash? I have a bunch of good ones. I have one that I've put up on my YouTube if you want to go check that out. It's called Blaze of Fortune Cash. It's my YouTube is FoxyZXP, exact same username that you see on my TikTok. Go check that one out. I'll have more coming. I have an ordnance cache and this bleed build that I'm running here that I was just showing. So I've got at least 2 more good ones that I'll be putting up videos for. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for following. But I'm gonna wrap this up here, y'all. Thank you again for hanging out. You have a great evening and a great holiday, and we'll catch you back in the next stream. Later, everybody.